Are we just trying to justify to ourselves the fact that we're playing Technobabylon? Monkey butts.
The uptake reports came in. Looks like
Well,
there was a
we're back to
99.1%
24
volume
or
of
so
new
years
code
ago.
in the embryo.
Oh, that's fantastic. We'll have a viable
Well,
specimen
maybe not
for
quite
testing
24
within
anymore.
days.
Yeah, and it wouldn't have had the same kind of uptake if it was one of the brain-dead ones. So, how did you manage to score these full-scope human
About
embryos?
It would have taken months
Well,
to get approval from the
they're
City
ours.
Council, so we used our own.
Yours. You and Charlie.
They're healthy, and they got all the right uptake markers.
For
I'm
science.
just kind of surprised Charlie agreed to it.
So hold on.
Given his previous
Charlie
line of work and all.
is the father of
You
Central.
have told him, haven't you?
I was
We'll
going to
find
a
out where
way.
this
That
where this
explains
goes.
why he's on the warpath then.
Oh, nuke me. How did he find out?
Vicky!
Uh-oh.
Dr. Chiwa, may I speak to my wife?
Charlie, you better not.
Get out!
He's a little bit
Dr.
mad.
Baxter just congratulated me on what a noble gesture I was making for science. Apparently, we volunteered our own embryos for engineering.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Say sorry, say sorry.
Sorry I hadn't told you yet. Dr. Vargas was having enough trouble stalling the council. We needed to start showing results.
Now, I was
made the
very,
decision for both of us.
You didn't think I'd object if I knew beforehand?
Well, no. Using our own embryos was the right thing to do to keep the project
Oh
afloat.
yeah,
You
that was
have
that was
no
Windows
idea
yelling at
what
me
I'm
right
upset
there.
about.
Okay.
Sure I do.
Don't worry about it. So I was very
You're mad because
emotional
I didn't talk
when
with you about it first.
No.
in picking my
Well, yes, I
responses
am, but
here.
that's not why
You
I
can be
feel
like
like
pragmatic
this.
and choose
I
all the kind
understand it
of
was a big
scientific
decision.
look at the
I
results
invested
for
a lot
getting
of time and
responses,
energy in having kids.
but I don't
Please
know.
be personal.
Yeah, I don't know where they
I'd
go
have
because
hoped
I
you'd
didn't
trust
choose
me
that
to make
line of
choices for the
dialogue.
both of us.
Oh, God, you haven't understood what's wrong with this at all.
What's...
It's not as if we're bringing the embryos to term. Their lives aren't going to be affected by the alterations we're making.
We've already affected them by using them in this role.
And just go right to I understand.
It's not the fact that we're
Which ends
engineering
the dialogue
human
tree.
embryos. It's that there are embryos.
I spent 2 years weaponizing children.
Yep.
The fact that they were destined, doomed to a purpose.
Well, this is just getting more
It's one thing
disturbing
having life
again.
affected by a
Yeah,
group of
Charlie was
genetics,
one of the
and been
engineers who
deliberately
made up
altered
the
before birth to
biobombers.
fit a role.
I'd hoped that I'd escaped it, but seeing it with our own kids, it's just...
I understand, Charlie. I'll talk to Dr. Vargas about it.
He won't be happy. It sounds like he was counting on this.
You'll just have to deal with it.
Aw.
But Central was born, which means Baxter gets to them first. And of course, the next chapter is called Ripper.
Well, now we're at Xanadu Airfield as Latha again.
Alright.
And so we're here.
That aircon's putting out a lot of heat. Must be working pretty hard in this weather.
Ah, sounds like the area beside my house.
Yeah. Yeah. So we
It
can
looks
go
like
into the
it's
trance
been
and talk to
opened, not
Jinsil
from
about
outside.
what we're supposed to be doing here. I don't bother doing that until we actually need to enter the trance here.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of rude ASCII writings on the bulletin over there.
Perfect.
I know! We recognize that guy. Or at least his, kind of, the way he's dressed.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of those
So,
guys trying
I
to
figure
stop
that
Charlie.
huge keypad's got something to do with it.
I
Hello?
am not pleased with where this is going.
Can I just...
No, go away.
You don't even...
No, it's too hot to argue.
Hint.
I was gonna say, that's
Can't I-
clearly...
Get outta here,
Yeah.
Thrall.
So,
Oh...
so we need to knock him out somehow. And I think I looked at
Are
it.
we doing...
Well,
Is this secretly Five Nights at Freddy's 3?
no.
Hey, hands off my
I think I looked at it earlier, but we have an injector in our inventory that still has tranquilizers in it.
Are you gonna throw that into his face? Or are we gonna... Oh, we're gonna inject it into the... Oh...
We have the crowbar as well. There's the injector. Yeah, it's got the anesthetic in it still.
I see exact... We had to inject anesthetics into the air supply.
No.
Oh, damn it. Why did it have to break
We
tonight?
break the air conditioner. so he opens the window. And then when he's not looking, we're gonna pour some tranquilizers into his coffee. Because that's how it works, right?
Why do we have to break the air conditioner again?
Because he had the window closed.
Oh, okay.
And then he's out like a light.
Hello? Guess that tranquilizer did its job.
Now, so I was confused as to what to do next for quite a long time. Because one thing you can do is connect your wetware to the crisis agent. And there was no indication that I could see that...
I don't need to hack it. He didn't log out.
Like, that said you can, like... Because you have this, which is just a nightmare.
Yeah, no way I'm looking through all that.
And has Mandala
What the
beware. Which is relevant, but I don't know why or who put it there.
Nah, I don't want it now that I know it's in it.
But yeah, you connect your wetware to the crisis agent, and
There's only so much you can do with
did
the crowbar.
not know that you could do that.
I would have actually guessed just purely off the voice.
I mean, maybe, but
It's locked.
It wasn't immediately obvious to me, so I was like, oh, okay.
Actually, before even trying what you did, I probably would have attempted to use the wetware on the
It's
awake
amazing
guard.
how many people don't put enough
Yeah,
security
I mean,
on
I
their
suppose if you
fixings.
tried
They
that,
seem
it might have
they've got
been
enough
a
willpower
hint.
to stop intruders on their own.
But now we can connect to the trance, and when we go in there, we will have we have our connection to Jinsel, but we also have a connection to the guard. So first we're
What
gonna
about all the other trance stuff she had before all this started? Why don't we get any of that?
because we're in a different spot.
Hi,
Yeah,
How's Jinsel here
I'm
then?
finally at the site.
because
You were right. I can feel the connection.
That is good to hear. You managed to avoid
we have a
detection
trance
on your
connection. I don't know.
Yeah, nobody noticed me. Just some thrall wandering the southwest city.
We have a connection to them or something
What is it
or
you
other.
need me to do here?
I don't
You
know.
have the ID for their system but are unable to access it. You must get close enough to it.
So
to
she's
act
gonna
as a
explain to us
relay.
again what we're actually
Maybe tech
doing
teams
here.
break into it and find out what their plans are?
Exactly.
I can sense the signal you've mentioned. I've got a visual representation in my trance hub.
Good.
In the
You'll
background
know how
there.
close you are to your goal.
Yeah.
If they're trying to hide, why are they broadcasting like this?
Like much of hacking, we must look for mistakes our target makes. What you sense is not intentional on their part.
Oh, so it's seepage? Like inter-system connections they haven't noticed?
Precisely. Many of
Sloppy
their own
work.
devices communicate wirelessly. Their attempt at security involves limiting the range. They therefore avoid attacks from the net at large.
But if you can get a relay close enough,
Then we
Yeah.
may study their signal as though we were by your side.
Oh yeah.
do you have any idea why they're after me?
We've suspicions that it's related to your unusually high sync rate. I don't think I've seen a mind-machine interface work so fast outside of a laboratory.
Aha, so you're a scientist.
I thought it was considered poor netiquette to pry into one's outside life.
Yeah, sorry.
Oopsies!
Just that this isn't the kind of thing I normally get into.
You feel
You know,
unsafe
big
and believe
conspiracies
that a
and
greater comprehension
murder
will
plots
alleviate
and
it.
everything.
I understand perfectly. All you need to know about me is that I'm on your side, Mandala.
You said Cell wasn't out to get me. So why was a Cell agent trying to blow me up?
If he's acting independently of Cell, it means one of two things. Something about your death would benefit him, or he is being compelled to act in such a
Ding
way.
ding
I
ding.
hope it's number 2. If we can
Oh,
stop
goody.
whoever's behind this first, then it means he's got no reason to come after me.
Let us hope.
Well, yeah, we already knew that about
What
Charlie.
is your breaching
in the
team
first
going to
place,
do?
so.
When I reach the systems, I mean.
We aim to rip their memory drives. Cloning
Uh.
them into another system allows us to perform more destructive analytics.
Plus, the process would wreck their whole system as well. Better hope they haven't got any people connected to
Ah.
the system. Anyone wired's going to find their brains fried and stored in a mem console.
Of course, before this takes place, we will secure a back door to the system. That way we will not depend on you as a relay. You will therefore be able to escape once this has been accomplished.
I'm not sure I like where this is
So,
going.
The people trying
Yeah.
to kill me are working out of an old aerodrome?
Quite so. This air freight business collapsed.
It's going to take a
last
turn
year.
for the
We suspect it was bought up as a front
worse.
for this criminal enterprise.
They're storing their data systems.
Is Jin still the mind hacker?
Why don't they just split
Nah,
it up
no.
and hide it in the trans?
Physical security is as much a concern for admins as system integrity. If they suspect someone of getting too close,
We can just take off. I'll get back to you.
good luck.
Well, now we have all that information, though. We're gonna go talk to this guard because we need to find out the
Combination.
the code for the door.
Where am I? How did I even get here?
And all of those lead to different
you
locations,
remember?
which
You're
have
at the
different
beach.
different dialogue for getting the
You're relaxed,
code.
aren't you?
I like it.
This place is nice.
Like when you
Are we about to
Comfortable
nuke him?
with telling
No.
me your secrets, aren't you? Anything you want to share?
You know, Ethan got himself killed on that botched factory raid. I'm not going to his funeral. And even though I didn't like him, it's making me really guilty.
Okay. Let's try a different approach. The guy they've got filling your job.
So Ethan was killed. That's because we threw him out a window on fire.
yeah.
That's not my problem.
And why did we get him to trick him into giving us the thing?
Ah, you're right.
Tell me what the
We
access code is.
we
I'll
told
take it to him.
we told him that a new security guard was working the door and didn't know the combination, and if
Dreams usually
he
don't, do they?
didn't get the combination, then the higher ups would blame the guard on vacation.
Excellent.
Yeah,
44138.
yeah. You don't have to remember that, but if you choose the train, we go to the train where the Charlie talked down the bio bomber, and then Mandala convinces the guard that the train announcer voice says his combination.
Now we just wait and.
All right, let's get it loaded. Yeah, you know how bitchy the doc gets waiting. Hang on.
This is a puzzle.
Measurements all wrong. What? Eddie must have screwed it up. The manifest says it should be showing lighter. Ugh, idiot. Send it back and get him to recheck the weights.
So what we have to do for this puzzle is we see that the crate is labeled A121. So
Yeah.
on that terminal,
How much are we?
well, it says 96 right now, and when we're not on that panel, it's 51. So we're 45 kilograms.
I was like, 96 kilograms is just a little bit lighter than me.
Yeah,
It doesn't
we're-
seem right that she...
We're 45 kilograms. So we have to find crate A121, and its net weight is 30 kilograms to begin with. So what you have to do is add 45 to that base weight, which I did not
Perfect.
understand at all at first.
Well, it makes sense in post.
Yeah, it does, but I thought it was just,
Here we
it
go
needed to be like
again.
45, because that's how much we weighed,
Let's
but
see
no.
if Addie's got it right
yeah.
this time.
And,
Okay, weight's looking good. Try the scanner.
Hang on. The scanner's reading the contents as organic. Addie's got
that
it.
achievement is for getting the weight right
Not
in
so
less than 2
Send
attempts.
it back. Tell him to get his
Ah.
act together.
And
He should
we
make
also
sure
have to
the
change,
manifest matches
yeah.
what's in the box.
we have to
We
change
can't
what the
exactly
reading
open
is.
them all to check. We'd be here all night.
And I screw this up because when I go back to the terminal, it changed the crate back to the one at the top of the list. So when I change the cargo category to something that is organic, it doesn't change.
It was the wrong one.
Yeah, it doesn't change A121. It changes E29.
Good job.
Which means that I have to come back through here.
So we're selling ourselves as frozen meat products?
Yeah, so that we can get loaded into the aerostat.
Here we go again.
And I messed it up because I didn't notice that it was...
Let's
Because
see if
the weight
Addie's
was
got it
still
right
75.
this time.
So I thought it was on
Okay, weight's
A121.
looking good.
But nope.
The
I was like,
Addie's got
oh
it.
no, it changed the...
That's it. We
box.
can't exactly...
Man, they got a lot of patience that they haven't noticed that Addie's kind of dead.
Yeah,
Not really, but like dead.
yeah. Unconscious. I think transplant material human would probably work as well, which is why I kind of lingered on it before. But frozen food works just fine.
They don't want to take a look inside.
Here we go.
Let's see. Okay. Scan show again.
Yay!
Same as the manifest.
So we get loaded on.
Fantastic. Get it aboard. Kriesel and the doc want to carry
Oh,
stuff.
Kriesel.
The signal's going crazy. I must be on top of...
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Huh?
Oh. Oh.
Get out, 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 get out.
Well, yeah. Oh. Oh. CHEFFIE? CHEFFIE? Can you help us? Oh. Oh.
I'm sad at the lack of CHEFFIE. I never thought I'd say this in my life.
Window? Table? Wetware? Bed? Anything?
What the actual balls is happening?
Wall? Other wall? Ceiling?
Don't take out the floor!
Wall, please. Wall, please. Please help. Great. Can you... No. Why are you all disappearing? Foreground? Can you help? No. Oh.
You're gonna take out the floor, aren't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
You fool!
Oh.
The simulation's exceeded its buffer.
Oh!
Took her long enough. I think Jinsel did a pretty good job on that one.
Uh-oh.
Why'd you have to get someone like Jinsel involved in it, though?
I'm not pleased with what's
Because
happening.
when I asked you to do it, you apparently couldn't keep your
We know
thirst
her.
for revenge in check. Or should I say Baxter's thirst for
I've
revenge.
forgotten.
I don't see
She's
why you
Vargas's
store the
daughter.
turrets in your own wiring.
Okay.
It's obviously
Oh yeah,
not
hi,
good for
her.
you.
It's more secure. I suppose Jinsel did their job.
Got her to walk right in the front door. Even packaged and delivered herself. Ha! We have some big plans for you, sister.
Uh-oh.
This is the place.
And now we're Charlie.
I'm assuming we can't just magically know the password.
The door is still open.
Fair enough.
And he's still unconscious.
Well, that's a good sign. It means it hasn't been.
I got here just in time. They're about ready to run.
Yeah.
Looks like it hasn't been too long since
we're
guard is still down.
We're still here. And he just zooms.
Well, holy cow!
Yeah, he zooms into the background. But we're not going to hide in a cargo container this time. We're just going to walk right onto the ship.
Fair enough? Quotation marks? Question marks?
And when we get on board, oh, there's another guard. Well, let's hide behind these crates. Can you see what we're
Yeah, I can very clearly see what's about to
Bye-bye.
happen. Oops.
Or guard? Maybe?
Uh-oh. Well, now we can see the Invisigards.
Well, there aren't any Invisigards in this location, thankfully.
Aw.
But there are other things that we need to use the goggles for.
He forgot to do what with this?
The terminal wasn't locked after the last person was using it. But it still needs a password. Those lockers are very hard to find unless you, mouse over them.
Use bolt gun on terminal?
That would just break it.
What do I look like, a mechanic? That's what I've got Lau for.
Well, you don't have Lau now.
What do I look like, a mechanic? That's what
Yeah,
I've got
unfortunately
Lau
we can't do anything with those junction points as Regis.
As Regis.
Yes. I'm spoiling next video. And the end of this video, sort of.
Stop squirming, will you?
for. That operator will shoot me down the moment I open the door.
So we're gonna have to take him out.
Does Regis recognize the girl?
Yeah, but he doesn't kind of mention it yet. Yeah. It's a thin wall. So, we have a bolt gun and a thin wall. Oops.
I approve of what's happening right now. I shouldn't, but I do.
Yeah.
Thank God you're here.
Who are you?
You've got to get me out of here. They kidnapped me 2 weeks ago. I've been forced to conduct research for them in this aerostat.
Charlie is too quick to believe people.
What kind of research?
Is she
Human
unconscious?
experimentation.
Yeah.
This poor girl. You see that hardware in the corner?
What the hell did you...
Oh.
The upper level is clear, but I... Oh. Huh.
Give him a shot in the back.
Not pleased.
You overcomplicate things.
He kind of just walked in
Still
here.
conscious?
That's how the wetware works. You can't rip his memory, though. He isn't wired.
I am aware, Ms. Vargas. Take his weapon.
So we're conscious and can see this.
Oh, yeah.
This is something I've been looking forward to.
We're going to try to interact with
No,
him
you
as well.
haven't. Baxter was looking forward to it.
Not working out very well.
It's quite a powerful paralytic, isn't it? An unfortunate yet necessary part of our mutual friend here's role.
My targets have to be conscious
Friend is a
when I
strong
pull
word
the
for it.
contents of their minds. I'd love to rip the Regis clean out of your head as well.
I told you, he's not wired.
I know, but I know what'll really get to him.
Oh.
Is he going to break our embryos over
What's
us?
this?
Yep.
An embryo?
That's exactly what he's gonna do.
It's rather a contentious issue for us, isn't it? Rather a bit of history between us over these little things.
Well, yeah. No.
Oops. Fragile things, the unborn.
I'm so pissed off right now.
Don't worry. Plenty more where that came from.
Do we get to save any of them?
Nope.
I think this one is going to grow up to be a great success. World leader, Nobel laureate, maybe following their
I'd like
father's footsteps.
our audience to remember that I am actually pro-life.
Oops, all gone. Vicky would be so proud, wouldn't she?
Cressel.
After all, you showed her how important those things were. More than anything else in the world,
Yeah, so
apparently.
he's
Baxter.
harboring a lot of anger there
You
now.
seriously need professional help.
Sir, ma'am, smart cam feed shows another cell agent just born.
Oh!
Huh.
Sorry.
Should have known she'd still be after her partner. Commander, prepare to weigh anchor. Cressel, deal with our new cell intruder. Then resolve whatever issues you have with Dr. Regis.
With pleasure.
It's not.
Don't go anywhere.
It's not going to turn out quite how they expected, though.
You have no idea. Huh? Who's that?
Gotcha.
We'll find out in a moment.
Oh, jeez.
Wow, nice throw, Chantel. Did I do good, Dr. Max?
So next time, we're going to play as Lau.
What just happened?